I wanted to have a chat about including your stakeholders. And I also wanted to touch on maybe why it's so important that we do this. I see a lot of agencies that just sort of deliver to clients. And the clients do love it because it's a no thought sort of thing. You know, it's a sure thing you're getting done. You don't have to be involved. But you're losing a crucial element of it is that the agency will never know your business as well as you know your business.
In essence, you want anybody who's going to be affected by that implementation present in that conversation. I think a lot of the time you're getting, the guy who's in middle management being the one who you're chatting to right through. And a lot of the time I think we lose access to, that information that would have gotten from an upper level executive or CEO, and, we're thinking this is the direction we want to go, when in essence, we're missing the whole business objective as a whole. So I think it's important to include as many people as you possibly can who are going to be touched by that implementation to understand that holistic outcome.
Too often clients think about agencies as almost a separate limb or a separate arm or outside of themselves, when really it's one entity and we're all working towards the same goal. We can't work towards the goals that you change if you don't tell us.
You need the right stakeholders from the client side, to engage with an agency so that we can unlock the opportunities and also understand the context. If you've got somebody in operations versus somebody in finance, what they're exposed to and what challenges they face and objectives they're trying to achieve, with any other digital marketing is vastly different. So it's super important that we have the right people at the table so that we get the context. And as an agency, we can only unlock those opportunities by having the right conversations. It is a collaboration. There's a high level of trust and there has to be a high level of chemistry as well between agency and client in order to unlock that opportunity.
Your agency should want to know all of the nitty-gritties, not just about what you're trying to do, but how you operate day to day in order to achieve what they need to achieve.
Including your overall stakeholders allows you to manage expectations across the board.
If you want your digital marketing to resonate with your customer base, we're still dealing with people. So we're going to make sure that it comes from shared experiences. If you don't bring the stakeholders from within the business to be at the table and they bring their shared experiences with dealing with customers, you're losing massive opportunity there.
The client needs to want to be involved and let the agency in on what they're doing and what they're thinking. If you really want to see good outcomes, speak to your agency. Let them know what you're up to as a business, where your focus is right now. You need to be willing to collaborate as the client.
I mean, your digital agency needs to bring their experience and understanding the platforms and understanding the playing field. But ultimately, the stakeholders within the business understand the business. You can't set realistic KPIs within the business itself if you don't have the people at the table. So we need those stakeholders. I mean, it's absolutely crucial.
I think you should be chatting to your client and you should be chatting to your agency, vice versa, on a very regular basis. When you're signing up for an agency, make sure that it includes some sort of monthly meeting at least.
And let them ask questions. I think that's what you want from within the business, is you want stakeholders to ask questions that relate to things that they need to contextualize. You'll get bigger buy-in if they're involved. It'll encourage them to actually do more with the leads, with whatever you're trying to generate.
And going back to the questions, we do something really interesting here at Firewater. It's a workshop session with our clients where we spend time and we invest time in getting to know you. What is your business? What is your industry? We want to understand it and not just know about it.
It's about really learning to connect with the company that we're working with. It's not just about the numbers. It's about, building that relationship even further and understanding the pain points that are popping up and really immersing ourselves in the business and becoming a partner, not just someone who works for you.
But it's also trust. There's a big part of that chemistry is so important where customers trust the agencies trust, their customers. And it's, people only do business with people they like. If you don't like who you're working with, if you don't enjoy that experience, we've always talked about it at Firewater, it's about having that enjoyable experience. It doesn't matter what the outcome was.
Clients are getting smarter. Everyone's on socials
that's
now.
What you want, smart clients.
Exactly. A client you can really collaborate with, a client who's willing to take the time to understand what you do, so they can make sure that you're giving them the kind of results they deserve, the kind of results they're paying for.
It's one of our points that we flaunt the most is educating your customer. And for us, it's educating our clients. It's, helping them really understand what we're doing so they can ask more intelligent questions.
I'm Cami, we're Firewater, let's chat.